Hey kindergarten, so today we're going to start to talk about something brand new. One of my favorite things to talk about and explore is a farm. I'm going to slide my camera down so you can see it, but I have a toy barn here, and it's pretty cool. The doors open up, and there's 2 levels, and if you turn it around, you can see that there's 2 areas that you could play, and you can take your barnyard animals, and you can kind of stack them around and play with them. Here's a horse, and here's a donkey, and you can kind of put them in here and play around. And there's a little chicken here. You can put it up there in the coop. And let's see, I have another animal coming through. Check him out. There's a pig. And I like my animal set because there's actually, you can put them together. So there's like a mama pig, a daddy pig, and then there's a little baby pig there. So you can kind of group the animals sort it together and put them together. There's one of the roosters, and then here I can add a little hen next to my rooster. So there's like an animal family there. I have a goose. Here's my little goose. And then down here in the bigger area, you can put the bigger animals like the cow and things like that. And you can stack them all up and you can play around with them. So, oh, here's another duck. So, all of these animals live on a farm. And this is the barn, which is like the animal's house. So today's first book with our Wit and Wisdom lesson is actually called Farm Animals. And this book's a lot different from the book, the Three Little Pigs, because that book was sort of make-believe that pigs talk. But this is not a make-believe book. This is a picture of real animals, and it's going to teach you about real life on a farm. Okay? It's real. It's called a nonfiction book. All right, so I'm going to read the story to you, and I'll put it up so you can kind of see it a little bit better. But it's called Farm Animals. All right, let's see. Let's see what animals are in this book that I had at my barn. Here we go. And the pictures. Oh, look, there's some sheep. Look like a barn there. The animal, it says farm animals. The animals that live on the farm help us in many ways. Some give us eggs, some give us wool for clothes. Some give us meat, some give us milk to drink. Do you know who does what? So I guess we're going to find out. It says lamb. Ba, ba. I like how they have labels here. My mom is a ewe, my dad is a ram, and me, well, I'm a fluffy lamb. Did you know in summertime, farmers shear their sheep. The sheep keep coal, and the farmers keep the wool. That's how we make our clothes, from their wool. Oh, wow, you might have a pet dog, but dogs live on the farm too. It's just called a sheepdog. Woof, woof. I help the farmer to herd his sheep. Then I lie in my basket and fall fast asleep. I wag my tail when I'm happy and glad. I yelp and howl when I'm feeling sad. Did you know farmers use whistles to talk to their dogs and tell them what to do? So they train them. Oh, I like this page. Oink, oink. I grunt and I snort and I dig about. I look for roots with my piggly pink pig snout. When it's hot, I roll in the mud or a pool. It's the only way I can keep my cold. Pig meat is called pork. Ham, bacon, and sausage are all kinds of pork. Oink, oink, oink. Chicken. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Cluck, cluck, cluck. I strut around, I scratch the ground. I'm fine, I'm proud, I'm a very loud cock-a-doodle-doo. So that's the rooster. And it says, I scratch for food with my chicken feet, and I lay eggs for you to eat. Did you know chickens cannot fly far? They use their wings to fly up to a perch at night to sleep. And there's the rooster and the chicken. Oh. Moo, moo. I am a cow. Hear me moo. I make milk. It's good for you. Milk is used to make butter, cheese, yogurt, and even ice cream. Yum. Here's the horse. Neigh, neigh. I stand up all day. I eat grass and hay. But what I like best is to gallop and play. Did you know horses were once used to pull plows and carts on the farm? I did know that. Yeah, now they have tractors. Oh, here's the duck. A lot of farms have duck ponds. See me waddle, hear me quack. I duck underwater for a weedy snack. I'm always looking for food to eat. I splash all day with my wings and my feet. Oh, did you know that ducks have waterproof feathers to keep them dry? So even though they're in the water, their bodies stay dry from their feathers. Here's the goat. I have a beard and horns. I'm a billy goat. When it's cold, I keep warm in my woolly coat. In the fields, I skip around. See how high I leap and bound. Did you know that goat's milk can be used to make tasty cheeses? I did not know that. Oh, maybe you have one of these animals in your house. Lots of times there's farms have cats. During the day, I wash my paws, but when nighttime comes, I sharpen my claws. I sneak around the barn or house. I'm ready to pounce on an unlucky mouse. Cats have special eyes so they can see better at nighttime. Oh, here's a goose. We had goose in our little play farm. I hang out by the pond where I like to be boss. Mess with me and I'll become cross. Then I'll honk and hiss just like this. Honk, honk. And then it says, did you know geese eat grass? They pull it up with their strong beaks. And there's some questions here. We'll do these questions the next time we look at the story. And then there's something in this book called a dictionary. A dictionary has words and what they mean. Horn, cheese, wing, feather. Okay. There's also a thing here that says keywords. Some keywords are used in the story to help you understand other words in their sentences. Okay. All right. So that is the story, Farm Animals. Now, those farm animals do a lot of things in that story. Lots of action, right? It talks about what they do. On my chart here, I have a couple of things written, okay? And it says right here, the red word says verb. Now, a verb is an action word. It describes something that's happening. So I want you to think about some of these action words. I have the word hop, run, sit, and sleep. So if I was playing with my horse, I might make the horse run and maybe hop over a fence, right? So that's action. You could see my horse moving, all right? Another word, you might not think about it being an action word, but if I take out my chicken, a chicken will sit to lay the eggs. So that's the hen sitting down. That's an action word. The other word you might not even think about because you're asleep. But when you sleep, that is also an action word. You lay down in your bed, you close your eyes, and your body's at rest, but it still is an action word, sleep. So our response activity today has to do with action words. We call them verbs. So you're going to have to circle a picture to match an action word. And when you're done with that, I'd like you to post your work on Seesaw for me to review. So I hope you enjoyed our first story, Farm Animals, and I hope you learned some things about some of the animals that live on a farm. That's all for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.